We really screwed up this mix.
Who's irritated? Me?
Repeat after me. Today is a new day. I think we might have figured it out. Over the last several weeks, we've been testing with different clay and sand mixes to find the best one. Today, we're making a final decision on our Adobe block mix so we can go into full production. But just when we think we've got it nailed down, monsoons and issues with scaling up the mixing process slow us down. We've lost our mix is gone. We don't even know at this point. So this has been the second time in the last couple of days where we've had these really weird little pop-up storms that aren't on any of the weather apps. We don't get any notifications. It just lightning, thunder, dump, and then it's done. And then lightning, thunder, and dump is done. So we've already had 2 this afternoon, and I can hear the wash running again, so I'm going to run over there and check it out. I guess maybe I should clarify. We have about 20 acres of property. We're building on 6. It's about 9 that's fenced in now. Over on the other 8 acres, there's a pretty large wash that runs through it, but it hardly ever flows because it has to hit at a certain point on the mountains back there, and there's a ranch back there that has a big water dam, right? And so most of the time when it rains, it just goes into their trough for their cattle and we never get to see it. But sometimes when it hits in just the right spot and it overflows, that's when our wash runs. And I can hear it. It's running again. So it's always fun when it does because we hardly ever see it. It might happen once or twice a year. This is the second time it's been running. So, oh, it's really running. Check this out. Okay, yesterday was pretty crazy. We made 30 bricks, and then Ashley was like, I need a personal day. So she went to Tucson, and I stayed here to work on some things, and it was supposed to be sunny all day. And that's the reason that we made these bricks in the morning, because it looked like we were finally past the monsoon rain, right? The weather app said sunny the whole rest of the day. So we left them out. They were drying really nice. And then we had 2 pop-up monsoons. We got about a half an inch of rain. The wash started running again. It was dumping everywhere. Thankfully, we had gotten a tarp, and so we were able to cover up. But you should have seen me yesterday. I was covering it and uncovering it and covering it and uncovering it. I was trying to get as much sun on them as I could. Anyway, they are still covered. We're going to uncover them this morning. It's probably going to be more of the same. I feel like we're in that time of year where these monsoons just kind of pop up unexpectedly, and so we just have to keep an eye on things. I can already tell a difference, even though these have only been out a day. I can tell a difference in how well they're curing, so I think we've got our mix right. And really, the more I think about it, I feel like we just spent a lot of time trying to reinvent Adobe when that's not necessary. Adobe's been around a long time. It's clay, it's sand, it's straw. But really, at the end of the day, the first mix has still been the best mix. So that's what we're going to go with. We're going to keep making bricks. We're going to keep laying bricks, and we're going to get this done. Well, there's a lot more condensation on the bottom side of the tarp than I liked, but it's okay. It's just sort of surface level water. It's much better than getting pounded by water from the monsoon. So yeah, we're gonna keep these uncovered as much as we can over the next couple of days, and hopefully we can get these dried out so that we can get ahead of making bricks and keep working on the walls. Okay, scratch what I said earlier. We don't have enough clay to make more blocks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pivot and we're going to work on laying the rest of those bricks that we brought over from Awareness Ranch last time, because we do have enough to do that, and because we cleaned out our big metal tank, it means we get to use our big paddle mixer to mix the mortar. So I'm excited to finally get to try that and not have to do it by hand.
You know this thing ain't coming off, but you wouldn't know about that. Guess what? You could get it wrong. Now I'm left with the cleanup. So it drives me out of my mind. You're staying welcome. So sly, wanna know why? Vertigo. You give me vertigo. Expectations out of control. My patience is at an all-time low. Still reeling from your latest show. If I could reach your mind, cutting and pasting what you like, going off base just to outside. Even if I would let it slide, upside down if you drive by, face to face I might.
All right, I think we finally decided we're just gonna stick with the washed clay, the concrete sand, and straw. We're not gonna overthink it. We're not gonna overcomplicate it. These bricks have turned out really, really good, the ones that we made the other morning. We're gonna move these though, because we really need to ramp up production on the bricks here because they need to cure in time before we lay them. So we're gonna start moving this out. We're probably gonna take this whole lavacrete situation down and combine the piles, and like we gotta make room to make lots and lots of bricks. So anyway, we're gonna turn these up on their side so they can keep drying, get them moved out of the way, and get ready for more. So you might remember, it's been several months ago, we had all this lavacrete scoria sand material that was here from our lavacrete utility lodge and our garden bed projects, and our dog, specifically Trona, really loved playing in this material, and it was really bothering her, right? Like it was causing her eyes to get really irritated, and sometimes she would even, like her stomach would get upset. And so we tried a bunch of different ways covering this, and eventually I landed on this big tarp situation with these little like mini augers that I put in the ground. So some of you have been wondering how this held up. As far as the wind goes, these augers actually held it down perfectly. However, the tarp was pretty much crap. It was supposed to have like some sort of like steel reinforcement around all the edges, and it's definitely broken in a ton of places, and there is no steel inside it other than like the really thin metal in the grommets itself. It's like some sort of braided rope around the edge, is definitely not metal. This morning we have the tractor from our friends, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do is undo all these augers, pull them up out of the ground, and we're gonna take this whole tarp up and we're gonna look at our lavacrete situation. I think we're just gonna mix the two together. Like right now, we need a staging area more than we need to worry about this little bit of material left over. We're going to be bringing more material in for our lavacrete projects later this year. What was that? You were wondering what those lavacrete events were this fall? Well, I'm glad you asked. First is the lavacrete accent wall workshop. This is in October. We'll be building a small to medium sized lavacrete wall inside the hyperadobe roundhouse. It'll be a great opportunity to learn formwork and how to do three-dimensional aspects and even conduit and electrical. It shouldn't be a ton of physical labor, but like I said, good hands-on experience, and Paul Schwam and Guru Das are both going to be here. And then we also have the hyperadobe and lavacrete workshop in November. We'll be building a hyperadobe retaining wall around the lavacrete utility lodge and then cladding it with lavacrete, and Paul and Guru Das will be back for that too. You can camp here for both of those. We'll have delicious food, breakfast and lunch will be provided, and it'll just be a really great opportunity to get hands-on with all this stuff and have people like Paul and Guru Das on site to answer any questions you have about your particular build. Or if you don't want to do all that work, we do have a homestead tour we're still taking signers for in October. This is a great chance to see hyperadobe buildings, lavacrete, super adobe, berms and swales, solar, rainwater catchment, all that stuff in one place. Eat delicious food, hang out with cool people. All three of these events can be found at tinyshinyhome.com/events. There's tons of details and information, and you can sign up there, and hopefully we will see you then. Now, let's get back to it. So for now, we just need to get this sort of pushed together, up out of the way so that we can stage a huge adobe brick area here. Anyway, let's pull this stuff up. Let's get it done. Okay, I think we finally figured out our brick situation. So, as you saw the other day, we kind of cleaned all this up. We did get some more clay. So we're going to move the big trough back over. We have a process that Guru Das told us would work. He said, fill up to the first line with water, then add in your clay and sand. So it's 2 parts clay to 1 part sand. Kind of like gently shovel it in there evenly. Don't like mix it up. We're not going to spend a bunch of time. He's like, just shovel it in there until you can't see the water anymore. Then put straw on the rest of it and then cover it and let it sit overnight. And then come back the next day, chop it all in and make your bricks. So we're here tonight. We're going to do the first part and we're going to come back in the morning and do the second part. So we're going a little loosey-goosey.
Jonathan had the great idea of cutting out the bucket situation. So since this is like right in between the clay and the sand, we're just going to shovel it directly into the trough.
Yeah, I mean, it was Guru Das's idea, technically. But
With the shovels?
Yeah, but like we were thinking, well, we'll do our thing where we put it in the bucket, we'll fill it right to the top of the bucket, then we'll dump in. But that's just one extra step, guys.
Yeah.
And we placed this all right here. So I think this will work. The trick is when we shovel it in, we don't just want to dump it in the middle. We want to kind of like let it come off evenly. So we're filling that evenly. That's the goal. So
that's the goal.
We've experimented up to this point. Let's just experiment a little bit more.
I think we need to put horse manure in it. And I think that will be my next experiment.
Well, the other experiment that you had a good idea was to put this leftover lava sand instead of our washed concrete sand.
Use it.
But it's like,
we should just try something.
The problem is like we got a lot of bricks to make and we have to wait like almost a week for it to cure to know if it's going to work. So it's like, how much time do we want to spend experimenting? Or do we want to just go into production and make some bricks?
We'll just do it your way. Maybe
I mean-
I'll experiment later.
I mean, if you want to experiment, we can.
Let's just go.
Okay, so we're almost to the first line. How many gallons do you think that is?
So we followed the instructions. I think we might just need to not do so much water. It definitely looks too soupy right now, but we can let this sit overnight and then just pull the water off, like the extra water off in the morning. So I don't think it's a huge deal, but you know, we're just learning. This is all learning.
It's hard to go from small batch to big batch.
It's also just hard to like get a whole new process down from something that you've never done. Like how long did it take us to learn hyperadobe? Like, you know, took us years to get our good process down. We don't have years to get a good process down with this. We literally have days. So hopefully we can figure it out this week and really nail it down. Because 1,300 bricks aren't going to make themselves.
Clouds fall in place. Count 1, 2, 3. I'm stuck in space between them and me. Too late to learn. Takes eternity. How will I be?
Good morning. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of standing water on here. So this morning I'm just going to take all this extra water off. Save it, of course. We'll use it in the next batch. And then we'll mix this up and see if we can make some bricks. And the next time we do this, we will not use as much water. If we had more time, we could just let this sit and let the water evaporate, but we don't have more time. So we are going to get some of this out, put it in here, add what we need to make it the right consistency, probably just another 2 scoops of clay and 1 scoop of sand. Mix that up again. This is supposed to be easier, but because we added too much water, we're making more work for ourselves by having to mix it in the wheelbarrow. So, fun times.
You tell me stay in the moment, but my head's spinning out, going down, crash landing. Couldn't fake it if I tried. You say keep your focus, got my hand on my heart, it's loud, it's pounding. No, I couldn't fake it if I tried.
Alright, it's been almost 3 hours and we've only done 25 blocks. So, who's irritated? Me? Just me. Okay, well, we are going to continue getting mix out of this way too soupy trough and adding a lot of sand and maybe some straw in it and make as many bricks as we can. And then we're going to do it a different way next time. We need to use the drill.
Hey friends, Desert greeting cards are back. This time around though, Jax is using colored markers and Ada is using colored pencils. So the kids draw these by hand from scratch. They're so artistic. Like, look how cool this is. And that's just one of them. Like, each card is different, right? Every single one is a little bit different. You don't know what you're going to get. And each pack of 5 is always going to be a little bit different too. It's not like they have the same thing that they do for every set. Like, if you buy 4 sets, you get 20 different cards. These are great for birthdays, for Christmas, for saying thanks, for anything that you want. It's cool to see how each kid has their own style too. Ada's are just, they're very different. Like, she's using colored pencils. She draws a little bit smaller and more precise. She's adding some animals into hers, like this little quail. And her signature is the skull, of course. Jax has this really clean, colorful, and simple illustrative style. So from what I understand, Jax is trying to save money for a car, and Ada has a new horse, as you might have heard, and horses are expensive. So she's trying to earn some money to make sure that she has what she needs to help take care of Fjord while he's here. And you know what? We're just really proud of our kids. They're awesome. And so we wanted to give them a platform to be able to sell these things. So if you head over to tinyshinyhome.com/cards, choose Jax's or Ada's, and you will get 1 pack of 5 for each order. Order as many packs as you like. We will ship them out to you, and you will love them, I promise. Now, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, so here's the deal. We really screwed up this mix. We put way too much water in it, and then we put the straw in it. And now the issue is to get it back to the right consistency, because it's still fixable. Don't get me wrong. Like, these are turning out great. But it means that for every batch that we make, we have to add more sand or clay back in. And then if you ever tried to mix anything with like non-chopped straw, it is awful. It's just so difficult to do. And I noticed a lot of you asked in the last video why we didn't just use our cement mixers. Well, this is not cement. This is a fully earthen material. It's not mortar-like, it's not cement-like. It is full of clay, and clay is sticky and suctiony, and it would just not work in the barrel mixer. And then you add the straw on top of it, and it compounds it even further. Everything would just be stuck to the side, and we'd be fighting with it the whole time. So the problem is we have a full trough of this junk. I almost said a bad word. And we have to fix it, and it's going to take us forever, and we're super annoyed and frustrated. So we're just going to go through it one by one, and the next time around, we're going to fix the problems. We're going to fix them.
It's gonna be alright. How can you tell? I feel it in my heart. It's gonna be okay. The sun is shining bright to another day. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. Well, if at first you don't succeed, you better try again. Clenched fist can't plant the seed. Just open up your hand. It's gonna be alright.
Okay, we're taking a short little detour because Roux and Fjord are out in the pasture for the first time together. So let's go see how they're doing.
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright. I feel it in my heart. It's gonna, you're gonna find your way. It's gonna, alright. It's very hard to let things go. It's hard to carry on. But if you want
Okay, friends, repeat after me. Today is a new day. We're going to do better with the bricks today. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. All right, we just have a little bit of this mix left. We're almost through it. I can smell it. We're getting close. So we're going to finish making these bricks. We're going to empty that big trough, and then we're going to try our new mix. Well, it's the same mix. It's just done in a smarter, more efficient way that won't make it so difficult for us. Anyway, we got to get through these bricks first. Got to get through it.
Pass by, let it fly. Pass by, let it fly. Pass by, let it fly. Pass by, let it fly.
All right, so here's my theory of what happened. Gurudas's mix is already pre-mixed. Like, the wash just brings his clay down and sand, and it's already pre-mixed by the actual wash. So he didn't have to worry about this step that we're gonna do. So we're gonna mix our clay and sand. We're gonna add not nearly as much water, and we're gonna use the paddle mixer and get that all nice and mixed together.
Yeah, we were having a lot of, like, the clay got soft, but the big chunks didn't dissolve.
Right, we thought they would dissolve and it would all just like goop together, but it did not. And so, yeah, so we're gonna try this. And just, the big thing is not as much water. Not as much water. There's way too much water in the
And we're
beginning.
not putting straw in until last minute.
Yeah,
We're gonna get this mix almost like a really dry mortar.
almost perfect. Then we'll add the straw, and then if we need to, we'll add a little more water then. That's the goal.
Yeah, this isn't a how-to.
This is we're learning how to do it.
Yeah.
Maybe one day it'll be a how-to, but not right now.
Honestly, I feel like after these bricks are made, I'm never gonna want to make another Adobe project.
Or maybe we'll just get so good at it, you'll love it.
I don't feel like that's gonna happen. We think we have a good mix. It feels really nice. Like, I would use this for mortar. You can feel the sand in it. So I think what we're gonna do is get a layer of straw on top and only do like this half trough and make the bricks tonight, and then see how it turns out.
So we'll let the straw kind of soak on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we should push it down.
Yeah, we can chop it.
I think we should push it into it and then come back tonight and do the bricks.
Okay.
We're calling them bricks or blocks. I
Whatever.
feel like we say both, and I don't know
do.
which one it is.
I think either name.
We're gonna make the Adobes tonight.
Okay. Okay, guys, we made it through the day, through the morning.
Just the morning.
We Got our new mix in here. We put 2 whole flakes of straw. We're about 2/3 full. We're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it.
Yeah, I think it needs more water, but we're not gonna add water until we're making blocks if it needs it.
Yes, we can add just sprinkle a
We
little.
just don't want to get in the same situation.
Right. And then there's also the situation of it kind of feels like there may not be enough sand in it, but that might be okay. We've lost our mix. Our mix is gone. We don't even know at this point. We were supposed to do 2-to-1, 2 clays to 1 sand. For this, we did 1-to-1, and it felt like there was less sand.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening.
So we put more sand in, but we didn't measure. We just did it to feel.
Mm-hmm.
So this is an experiment again. I feel like we just keep doing it, but like we know what it feels like.
I wonder if we need to go back to bucket measuring. I feel like maybe the inconsistency in shovels.
I think that it doesn't really matter. People weren't using buckets and shovels to like make the mix, you know?
True.
Like,
Maybe the ratio isn't
to what it feels right.
Okay.
So anyway, guys, it feels like the never-ending brick story, and we're getting a little bit
annoyed,
bogged down, depressed.
And we're gonna let this sit this morning. We're gonna cover it. We're gonna come back to it this afternoon and see where we're at, and see if it's an acceptable mix to just take it from here straight into the form. Like that is the goal, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to mess with this when we take it out. We want it to go straight into the form. As few times as we can touch this stuff, the better.
Yeah, I think I didn't realize how hard it would be to get this material out of here. Like, it's so heavy and so suctiony and so sticky. Like, is it really physically
It creates a
hard to
vacuum. Like, even when you put the shovel in, if I use the full weight of the shovel against this to try to pull it up, I feel like I'm going to snap the fiberglass shovel.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's really hard to get out of here.
Yeah.
But if we could just take a handful and plop it right in the form, that would be ideal.
Anyway, listen, I think we're almost there. Just give us a little more time.
How much time do we need?
Just a little more time. Okay?
Looks like a trash heap again.
So we had big plans to make more Adobe blocks yesterday, and we had some crazy weather that looked like it was going to come in, but it actually didn't really hit us. It hammered everywhere else around us. So we did get our big delivery of clay from Wilcox Rock and Sand. We just uncovered this because we had to cover it up last night because we thought it was going to rain. And let's look at our mix. Our mix is definitely not too wet, but I don't think it's wet enough. But I feel like we don't have to do much to it. We're just going to throw it in the forms. Guys, I think we're almost there. I think we might have figured it out.